Hello and welcome to Dicesylvania! We're a bunch of love buggies from Romania who play D&D in our own authentic, beautiful vampire English. This is episode 15, can you believe it, of VIM, that they love Immortality. And we have, together with me, your very excited DM, Karla, Georgescu, 2 players. It's gonna be very interesting, 2 players for now. It's Count Bear.
Hello.
And Rooks. And we're gonna have maybe later surprises afterwards. But without any further ado, if you missed out on last time, you can check out the Book of Recollections right here on the E button with magical podcasts like recaps. And it happened quite a lot because the last episode was very, very long. We also have a surprise at the end of the episode if you click to it regarding some announcements, but not that important, so I spoil it now. And without, again, any further ado, let's just go jump into today's episode of VIM, The Tale of Immortality. So, we went back in time, a week, right at the night after the participants of the Trial of Thorns and Thrones trial, after the ceremony was announced, in the night of Jovis, under a canopy of stars in Green Spring. We start in the royal domain and the Green Spring Palace. In Lady Cora's apartments, very princess-like chambers. They exude opulence, they are gilded with items and glowing furniture and silk drapes and majestic chandeliers casting a warm glow. And suddenly, a concealed panel slides behind an ornate tapestry with a farmer collecting some peaches, and from the sealed entrance we can peek inside of a tunnel, dungeon-like, with this intense light sort of peering in, and just sliding inside with flushed faces and sort of disheveled looks, we see Kate and Adam. Stepping from this said dungeon into the living room. What do you do?
No, I thought Persephone's was nasty, but that took it to a whole new level, honestly.
Well, honestly, I still don't understand the correlation between the X-cross and the whips, but it's fine.
I'm pretty sure that place doubles as a torture chamber, but if I were you, I would wipe my feet because I don't think you stepped in grease.
Right. Still, we should be thankful to PAX for letting us know on this.
Thankful. That's not a word I'd use, but sure, let's say thankful. Oh my god, that's going to be instilled in my mind forever. But, maybe you can check it out later. I think I saw some things in there that were worth stealing. Okay, now, where to? You should know your way around here, right? Right?
Sort of, but I still think we should wait out a little bit longer. Till there's not much fuss around the castle.
Wait. I go to the door and I try to press my ear against the door to see if I can...
As it is almost midnight, you roll me a perception. A perception. First roll.
Wow!
So much excitement.
It's a 6.
So with the 6, you're definitely sure. You press your ear, your keen senses are acute, and you're sure you don't hear anything.
This seems to be quiet, so I think we can quickly go. Wait, let me. I try to open the door as quietly as possible. Do I need to roll anything?
You can roll me a sleight of hand or a stealth, whichever you prefer. And since today and next episode is gonna be special, and I'm gonna also tell this to the guests that are coming, you can go creative. And we can use different checks for different stuff that might be in regard to perception or stealth, if you get creative.
Okay. I'm gonna get the big die. But for this one, I rolled 13.
You open it. It's a low DC. As the door swiftly, without a sound, just slides.
You see anything?
Do I see anything?
You see a hallway. The hallway that goes into the circular wing that you, Adam, after consulting some sketches, know that is the Queen's wing, currently residing the chambers of the Regent Queen, the mother of the three princes that partake in the trial, the unrightful ruler, that is. And the hallways are lit with flickering magical-like torches, casting long shadows on marble floors. The quiet is broken only by the soft rustles of velvet curtains that drape the whole hallway and distant echoes of some footsteps.
Keith,
Yes.
before we head out, remember we are here just to investigate and make sure that the Queen, find concrete evidence that the Queen has been working with the Havdomads for nefarious reasons. But also, I'd like for you to know that in case you find any, let's say, scrolls or any magical evidence, make sure to bring it to me, as let's say I can mask them. And
Right, I know how
this.
to mask things too. I like your spirit. How would I know if they're magical?
Usually, if it's a scroll, it's easy. You would find a seal with the symbols of the astrals on them, and then just arcane rules and symbols, magical patterns that, like I've shown you in some of the books previously.
Okay.
But just so you know, I can mask them even further. And at that point, I take out my spell book, and I have some sort of unrefined silk threads that I quickly just wrap around. And after some flashes, my book, the pages from the inside, which had all of the magical spells and
Whatnot, yeah.
they fade out. And right now it starts looking just like a normal journal book, nothing special about it.
Does it have a name?
Yes, as I cast, good point. As I cast Arcanist's Magic Aura.
Does your journal have a name or a title?
My journal, it's just my spell book, though
How is it called if a normal person would glance at it?
They would just see. They would just see this. It's quite beautiful journal that it's black purplish with a few starry imprints here and there and reinforced edges with gold. But inside, they would just glance and see something that's not magical per se, but there would be footnotes and other prayers.
Of what?
Prayers to the astrals, like also including some of what do you call the term? The laws of the days, and all
The
those,
rules.
and the rules, and all sorts of this hebdomadic dogma preaches and.
Okay, so basically Astrals 101.
A bit, yeah, but some of the spells are no longer visible and hidden.
Okay.
Within.
Cool. Okay.
What do you guys do?
So, and also, there was something I wanted to talk to you before we head in there.
Oh, and you're telling me this now. Is it serious? I can see your serious face.
Yes.
Right. It's like when you talk to your mother. I don't know.
Well, you've told me you've been visited by the astrals.
Yeah, that's right. That's been
How
fun.
did that go?
Well, they probably didn't expect me, but so far I've turned each of them down. I'm curious to see what is it today? Oh,
It's still Jovis.
It's Jovis, is it? Oh, right. He hasn't visited. I don't know. I haven't been visited yet, but I don't know. It's a bit stressful because I don't know what this. It's pressure put on a mere mortal by gods, and I have no bloody idea what this is all about and why they want me.
I understand very well the pressure as
I've seen your mother, yeah.
societal norms
Oh, that too. Yeah.
that come from my family heritage. The people expect of me certain things, but yet, in my own way, I also sort of despise the astrals. For you see, for
intriguing.
someone descending from Hebdom himself, I was expecting somewhat of a favor from them, yet I've only had one encounter with them.
Okay.
And I
Are you a bit
was-
jealous? I didn't mean to make you jealous, but I didn't choose this. To be honest, I mean, you can have if you want. I can tell Jovis, because I'm pretty sure he's next. To just hey, you know who would be better for this? Talk to Adam. He has an ongoing bloodline.
They will ignore me as they always had.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That must suck.
It's, as I said, my only interaction with the astrals was when I was 7 years old with Solus.
Okay.
I was at the Hebdom library when I saw him. He was sitting there gloriously with a golden apple in his hand, and he told me a story. A story of a certain bird who was in love with the sun, which one day decided to fly up higher than before, and
Then what happened?
it got blinded and burned.
Wow.
You know what?
Roasted
then,
chicken. Nice.
You know what? Then Solis told me
What?
that bird. I remind him of that bird.
So if you get too close, you're gonna get burnt. Well, that's a bit ominous, isn't it? So why did you pursue this? Because you were pressured by your family?
In a sense, yes. But on the other hand, there is within my family still some, let's say, more occult knowledge which can lead one to greater understanding of the world. And I've been studying them, which led me closer to this connection I have with the sea of stars above. And this is what I think, it's just a theory of mine. I think this is a knowledge that the astrals don't want me to have.
That sounds a bit life-threatening, don't you think?
And with that, with your passive perceptions, you sort of hear footsteps
approaching.
Yeah, approaching you.
Did we talk and walk?
No, I
We were
did this
still in the room?
before, yeah, in the
Okay.
room.
Before you exited the
Yes,
room.
before.
So what do you do? I assume you have it open just a little bit.
Just a little bit, like I just cracked it. So I tried to pull it back without making any sound, but not to close it fully, like just so you wouldn't see that it's open.
You can choose to roll me a deception or a sleight of hand.
I'd also recommend we head into the dungeon.
Oh my god, what's with my rolls today? Oh, my dice hate me today. Fuck. Whichever one it is, it's a 9.
Okay.
I show you
rolled an
towards.
8.
Let's go. Okay.
So they pass. You're pretty sure that when they pass, you have a string of hair caught near the door, and it's just hanging there. But the guard passing by has this like heavy uniform, and it's sort of moaning, just walking through.
It is a nice shift, though.
He's sort of gesturing towards his abdominal area after he just lets one rip.
I'm used to living among men, but that's still disgusting. Okay. I think he's gone. I think maybe we should get a move on, and we can talk silently on the way. Okay.
Right.
Cover that blink, because that tends to make a lot of noise.
I put my talisman of solace.
Okay. Why do you have the talisman of we're walking and silently talking while keeping aware of our surroundings? Why do you have a talisman of solace if he basically threatened you that if you don't back off, you're gonna get burned, basically?
Well, it's also a reminder, yet, as I said before, I think the astrals slightly fear this power I have, and I might tell you, dear Keith, I'm not a mere reader of fates. I'm also a writer.
Wow, he reads and writes. Boy, you're the whole package, aren't you?
Right. Okay, I think I'll stop with this.
I'm just kidding, okay? That's what I do. I bust some jokes when I feel uncomfortable, and this is a serious situation, okay?
That's true. And speaking of predictions, just letting you know, I know for a fact that we will be captured during this.
Over my dead body! I do raise my voice just a tad, but I just...
You hear clink, 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 clink. Getting further.
What do you mean we're gonna get caught? That's not going to happen. I've been on this sort of mission before. You're with me now.
Right.
Have you never been wrong in your predictions? That's an insult, my dear sir.
It is a thing to be doubtful when dealing with divination magic, yet my prediction never failed.
Well, in this case, you might be wrong. Maybe your prediction didn't take me into account and I just happened to be here.
Still, knowing this, I decided to make the full of it, so I embrace it. Just you know.
Okay, you embrace it. When you get captured, I'll let the others know you were captured, and then we can come and rescue you. How about that? It says about you being captured, not us being captured. So...
I let out a small smirk, but then move on.
I saw that. I don't like you getting shaky. That's my job.
Right.
So you advance, stealthily talking, and you stop in front of heavy ebony doors, encrusted with emerald gems, and it's sort of in a more quiet and reserved side of the circular palace. And it's in line, as you would know, with the district of Venoris. Per Pax's indications, apart from him indicating a way in the palace through the sex dungeon that he and Lady Cora use, this should be the Queen's Wing.
Before moving onward, I'll also be doing some glyphs in the air to cast detect magic as my eyes shine for a little bit and I attune to the magic around. It's gonna take 10 minutes, but for the next 10
Do you
minutes.
need to cast verbal components or?
I do, but before that I would look around to see if there's anyone.
So as you sit in front of the Queen's wing and the door that enters, that she uses to enter her wing, I'm gonna ask you, Kate, to give me a percentile die, and you, Adam, to give me a stealth.
Oh, wow, it's an 87. I don't know if that's good or bad. It can go either way, actually.
8.
Cool. So with an 8, he mutters very silently.
What are you doing?
As casting, but she starts gesturing very flamboyant, and his bling bling is doing a lot of noise. Ding, ding, ding,
What
ding,
are you doing?
ding, 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 ding.
Trying to keep us safe.
You're gonna draw all the attention.
And
towards
within
us.
87, the following things happen. You hear? You, with your passive perception, Kate, being the watch out, you hear the faintest and softest of noises of someone approaching.
Wait, I hear something.
And you see a cat.
Hello.
It's very ginger.
Can I pick it up?
You can try.
I get down on one knee and I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. And I just extend my hand towards it.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Wow, okay.
Or if you have animal hand.
I mean, oh wait, that wasn't the roll, I just dropped it.
Okay, it's fine.
It would have been a good roll.
So it stares with its big, also brown eyes into your eyes, and
It's a 12.
the 12 approaches and meow.
Okay. I try to pet her, maybe to calm her down. Like
It's-
behind the ears.
It stands still as you pat her behind the ears.
Okay, she start purring or no? So she doesn't do anything. Okay, I just leave her be and sit up straight and turn to Adam and say, "Are you done with your muttering?"
Yes.
Okay, are we safe now?
Is there any magical traps around us?
As you finish your muttering and incantation, in front of the ebony door, on the handles, a hidden rune starts glowing. Sort of this radiating this purple energy that you know very well from your extended studies in magic to know is an illusion.
We are not quite safe, as there are magical glyphs upon the handles of this door. They indicate traces of illusory magic.
Oh, right. Can we get in or not? Is this something you can deal with?
Something else, illusion, and then the illusion covers very well a sort of orange glow that you know means transmutation.
If I were to cast Identify, would I get a better idea of what it is?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Okay, come on, I'm good at this.
Well, you should be. You have an education.
And as
Okay,
you get a bit closer to Adam to whisper him this, the cat follows and gets also a little bit closer. How much?
23.
Oh, okay, with the 23, you know exactly that this sort of trick, like covering a transmutation with an illusion spell, is something that it's an effect usually that is laid upon the person who interacts with. It's an illusory effect that is laid upon on the person that interacts with the thing.
Oh, so in a sense, to be only to be able to be opened by a certain person.
No. If you were to interact with that, it will cast an illusion upon you.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So, what did the study of yours help you with today?
Definitely, once we touch these doors, some sort of an illusory magic will be placed upon us.
Okay, why do both of us have to touch the door? Why don't you touch the door? So I can be aware of the illusion that's cast, like, on you, and then we wouldn't both be in this situation, right? Also, I think the cat is following us. You said something weird about the cat.
The cat magical.
You look at the cat and you see the same orange aura that I told you before. The orange aura means transmutation.
Okay. My guess is that there was somebody else here that tried to get inside and got transformed into a cat.
This is a person. Is that
Yes.
better person?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's sick.
The cat does meow.
Shut up. You're going to get us in trouble. Why? You're staying here.
Should we look for other ways in? Maybe from the outside?
What
see
if the
if-
cat touches it again? What? If I hold a cat while the cat touches the doorknob, will I get transformed because I'm touching the cat? How does that work?
I guess this requires a bit of experimentation. I am not certain.
Do you know if there's another way in? Or is this the only way?
I was thinking, like, would there be some sort of opposite rooms from where
It's an entire wing that you're entering into. It's also the other end of the wings, but you have to pass through the prince's wings, the king's wings. It's
Does
a whole.
this wing have windows to see outside or something?
Definitely, but then the palace being all white and illuminated from outside, and this is why you didn't like climb through the windows. And for your plan, it's very visible.
Okay.
It's a tall, constant illuminated by the astral on guiding over Greenspring, and also by magical illumination to like stand proudly as a token of Greenspring. So that would definitely not be
Yeah, an option.
an option.
Well, if anything, let me see if no. Right. Let's put the cat on the handle. I'll put it if anything.
Okay.
Though if I
So-
transform into a cat, I'll be useless.
You're barely any help now.
Or
so-
maybe
yeah.
maybe throw the cat.
No, but wait, no. I was thinking you take the cat's paws and try to turn the handle, maybe.
The cat starts running.
Okay, there goes our chance. So,
Mage hand.
Okay.
oh, you can manipulate objects with it, right?
It's not a heavy cat, I imagine.
It's not a heavy cat.
Oh,
You
I
know
thought you were going to open the door with the mage hand.
I do that instead.
So cat or door. So it goes towards the cat, and then you change your mind. The cat.
Yes.
I imagine that it goes in, and I'm like, what are you doing?
And you're opening the door.
You can use the hand to manipulate objects.
I was just
Were you trying to pet the cat with the main hand?
Maybe, but
Open the bloody door.
yeah, I stand at the side and try to handle with.
You open the door with mage hand. It sort of puffs this sprinkle that looks magical because it fades very fast, and then the door is opened.
Congratulations on my brilliant idea.
Yes.
The cat comes back.
No. I don't want any. No. I
Close the door.
I don't hit it, but I just shove I keep it at foot's length and like no. You know when you don't want your cat to get out of the house with you.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll me something that you would use the persuasion. You can be even strength or athletics or acrobatics. And I'm gonna roll with the cat's dexterity.
Ooh, that's grace.
Yeah, cat's grace. Does it beat 19?
No, it doesn't. Oh man.
The cat swiftly gets inside.
Okay, I guess we have a cat now.
Let's
Right.
let's hope it doesn't attract attention to us. We could use it maybe as a distraction for somebody else.
Sure, if anything, we'll throw the cat at them.
Yes.
Right. What do we see inside?
So, as you enter, inside you see a hallway, round, welcoming, with a lot of green, sort of this baldachin. I don't know the word in English.
Canopy, I think.
Canopy and drapes and sort of discussions and a small silver table. And then you see 4 doors arching. And inside of the wing, sort of going to the chambers that are designated to the queen.
All doors. Great.
Anything else magical just in this room?
As you look into this room, you see the cat is definitely magical, and this is it. Nothing else.
So nothing on the doors.
Let's pick one then and investigate.
Well, take them left to right, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. I try on the first door. Is it locked?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to use some thieves' tools because I'm pretty sure.
You pick up your tools. You would give me a roll with sleight of hand, and if you're proficient with thieves' tools, you can also add your proficiency bonus. As the cat goes into the room number 2.
Next.
Goes in front of it.
Okay, it's an 18.
With an 18, you do a quick and swift job. Ding! It opens.
Okay. I turn the handle and slowly creak the door open just to peer
It doesn't
inside.
creak, it opens elegantly. And inside you see a room adorned with lavish tapestry, a golden mirror, huge golden mirror. And it's dress that exudes elegance. A grand chandelier hangs above, illuminating the space, even now that is not used. And you see a lot of the sides are filled with exquisite dresses, perfumes, wigs, makeups of all sorts, blushes, mascara, you name it.
I've never seen so many girly stuff before. This is,
And you know what's
I
the
like this
fun
colour.
thing? It's a lot of red wigs.
Huh.
Same
Is Lady
shape.
Cora a redhead? Or...
Lady Cora is blonde, but you're in the queen, the regent queen
Oh, the
chambers.
regent queen,
You stepped from Lady Cora's apartment.
Is the queen redhead?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I have my
Is she
doubts,
now?
but yeah.
You can give me a history.
Dirty 20.
So, okay, with the dirty 20, you remember that most of the descendants of Lucius, for whatever reason, don't end up kings, were redhead. The late queen that died and was the husband of this regent queen had redhead, King Eric the Wise, and left two other redhead sons, three other, I don't know why I keep saying two, three other redhead sons, Finian, Philip, and Emmerich. But the queen was also wasn't related to Lucius, but also was sort of a distant cousin of Lena. But now you wonder, is she in fact a redhead?
Yeah. Definitely a red flag right here, but
Cracking up jokes. Nice.
I'm
I
trying
have to be
learn.
brushing up on you.
Yes.
Yeah, your mother's
I have-
gonna love that.
I have to say,
You hear the cat meow.
Nobody asked you, okay? We don't know who you are. You're... No.
It nods.
No.
I
Don't want to hear a word from you.
Starts rubbing its head, its
no.
ginger head. It sort of flickers for a second. It goes a bit fiery, like from light ginger to red, then back.
Is it supposed
No.
to do that? Oh, I think
not
we could use that to our advantage. Are you
Quite.
fire? Wait.
still,
Why is it... Who do we know that turns ablaze? Blaze? Is that you?
Not saying no.
I'm still suspicious. Okay. What are we looking for? Okay.
well,
You said scrolls. I would like to investigate the room to see if I can find any scrolls, any pieces of paper, any...
You give me an investigation to swipe the whole room.
I would keep a lookout.
You keep a lookout.
What?
Melting down.
How much?
It's 6.
So with a 6, you are certain you turned every wig. You see they're made of fine
Not
hair.
in the wigs.
Not in the wigs, not in the dresses. You're a
I
bit.
pulled the skirts of the dress.
It's a bit too much. This girly room for you. You step out.
Probably not that I wouldn't place any scrolls in a dresser, but
I suppose not, but...
The cat turns again. Meow.
What?
yes, we'll get to this door now.
Did you sniff any... What are you trying to say?
It sort of does this. And before you appears Blaze in full flesh. I was trying to be a bit inconspicuous, but I don't think that's working. Flashes again a bit red. Let's just do this.
Wait.
Plays with his hair.
Wait, darling. Why are you here?
Yes, indeed.
Then don't lie to
I
us.
assume the same reason why are you here. I'm taking advantage of the fact that everybody is preparing what they're gonna do to the next task. I already cracked that.
Okay, calm down. I try to take his hand. Calm down.
He blushes, flashes again.
Oh,
He's very tall and lanky, but he's also blushing. It's sort of this contradiction.
I like them dumb and sweet. That's nice. Okay, let's try it next door, shall
I'm
we?
not dumb and sweet.
No, that was a bit too harsh. Sure.
I'm very smart.
You are very smart. Sure, I've seen your reading, so that's yes. Let's try the next room, shall we? But let's try to keep our cool.
If you want, you can continue being a cat. It's fine.
I'd like to use another spell for that.
Can you do that like willingly? I thought the room transformed into a cat.
I did myself willingly into a cat.
I did like your cat form. We can talk about that later. Let's go to the other room until somebody.
That's a bit
talking.
offensive. He scratches his head.
Oh, I didn't want to say that this form is not lovely enough, but you make a great cat. That's what I'm trying to say. I like cats.
Okay. He gestures to this room. This should be the study from what I gather, and information.
Just so you know, if we find any hebdomatic evidence, I'll take them in.
I will take them in.
It's okay, I'll keep my eye on him. No, you won't take anything. Unless you want to take me in. Okay.
You know what? Let's just make a competition. Whoever gets first gets the goods, okay? He kneels down, peeks through the key, takes his spell book, and casts something. Disappears.
Well,
you can roll Arcana to understand what he cast.
Yeah, that's 25.
Definitely a teleportation spell. Very easy, but and sort of common misty step.
Okay. Can we open the door? Is it locked?
It's also locked.
It's also locked.
But it has a huge peephole.
Okay. Is there any way for you to get in there?
Unfortunately, the spell he just used was taught at a different university than mine.
You hear from inside, street smart!
I know I shouldn't, but that's a bit attractive. It's an 11 on Thieves' Tools.
Yeah, it's very tricky because usually the mechanism is inside the peephole and this one is hollow. So, you don't know where the mechanism is and you poke around and you find nothing.
You find nothing? Can I try again?
Sure, you might take 20, but you could also roll me the persuasion and as you hear inside Lay saying, you can't get in, can you?
Well, unfortunately, not everybody's as skilled as you turned out to be, my lovely fiery creature. Would you like to help us by any chance?
What
Maybe
about
we can figure something out?
What about if the fact that we happen to stumble upon each other? We do this together.
Okay.
And I take half of the loot and you take half.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I'm only interested in those related to the hebdomad, so anything else I'm...
All the spells are related to the hebdomads. Yeah.
Okay, we get half each, and you get to take me on a date.
You hear, okay. Okay.
They have to roll the...
give me a persuasion to see how fast he opens the door. Or if he opens the door.
If he opens the door.
Maybe he got scared.
And it's a 13.
Okay, cool. With the 13, you wait a little bit. He says,
I think he's flustered.
okay. And then he starts chanting something. You would recognize it's the knock spell. Opens the door. I'm burning through my energies very much so.
Okay, then we can help you out here. Wow, this is a lovely room. What do we see?
And inside you see something that you gather to be a study. You see shelves with books and maps line the walls, a large oak desk with cluttered documents sitting on the side of the window. You see the exterior now, which are the gardens. And this is it. You see like a bunch of documents piling books in disarray, and then There's a pen, and a lot of quills with feathers, bombastic feathers, a red globe, and then there's a like small picture painted of the three suns.
I just take a go around with my detect magic still on to see.
It's still on?
Depends, it's 10 minutes, but if I need, I'll recast it.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Cool. You swipe this, and you see the red globe sort of glows a little bit.
Okay.
And also, you see something else. Next to Kate, something transparent appears. And it glows in intensity, and then it gets purple. And then you see this slick figure with silky hair and wide and golden eyes, half an Adam's apple. You see Jovis, them in all their splendor, smiling and saying, "Hi! Did I startle you, darlings?"
Oh no. Okay, let me guess.
You just came in here and prayed for the best, did you?
That time of the day. I was expecting you a bit later.
No, I just have, and he glances at his hourglass, I just have half an hour and then it's my dear sister's day. The justice for them all. Haha, darling. So, I came with a proposal.
Great.
Sweet love. Do you like sweet love? Maybe like, I overheard you asking this man on a date. Blaze is like flustered, awful, like burning hair. Lovely, eh?
What do you want?
Could I maybe, darling, persuade you in following the path of love and magic?
I have never known love.
Oh,
Well,
but
maybe
this
I
is
did and didn't recognize
this
it.
is like a perfect time to know love. Eh?
So that's what you have to offer, love.
Love and
It's so
magic.
feeble,
Mm.
isn't it?
And
I like your style,
change
though.
and change. A lot of change, darlings. A lot of change and drama and love and poetry and love making. But not my part, just this.
I wouldn't
You just need
know
to
because
say-
I turned him down and he was so pissed
That's
to
the
give me a...
best idea. You just have to say yes to me. And they extend a hand.
And why would I? Like, why would I say yes to you and not see what the other siblings have to offer?
Because I'm the best.
Right.
And most. I mean, who wouldn't like love and magic in their lives? You also seen Bax. He's under my lovey-dovey patronage. And
Well, then you can have him. Or
I already
maybe
have-
young Adam is more interested in the astrals than I am. And I've had plenty of
Hello.
change in the past, I don't know, week or so, to last me an entire lifetime, to be honest. Now, we do have an important task ahead of us, so can I think about it? Where can I find you to give you an answer, maybe?
You just have to look at my star, darling. Look. And they take your hand and they point towards a glowing, faint purple star.
As a parenthesis, weren't my globes purple?
What?
No, I mean the globe.
Indigo.
Indigo, okay. Wrong astral, sorry.
But
Okay, purple.
you know what? To show you my good fortune, maybe you could say yes to love and magic. Maybe I could marry you in my chapel. Oh, that would be lovely.
Wait,
But,
marriage.
oh no, I don't know. You could take Bax away every lover in town, just ever changing.
I haven't even gone on a date with the poor chap. Look at him. He's like fiery red and he's not even ablaze. Pun intended.
Some pages starts getting fire and it smells of smoke.
No, calm down.
Not
I'm not gonna
near
marry you. Not now.
Near the books.
It's near the book. And then, so we're gonna take one by one. And he says, Jovis keeps saying, so to show you my good fortune, darlings, let's just shoot this up a little bit. Like the horse we are. Oops. So,
I think the dungeon is that way.
oh, I've seen it so many times. It was actually my idea. Don't tell anyone.
Makes sense.
Oh, maybe just tell them. I don't care. So, just to show you, darling, my lovely friend. My lovely friend.
Don't push it.
Yeah, my lovely
Darling.
friend. Just to show you my good fortune, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a gift. You and maybe Adam, is it?
It's fine. I can manage on my own. Thank you very much.
No. Please hold my hands, darlings.
I'm skeptical, but I'm gonna barely touch it. What's the worst that can happen, right?
Many things.
Come on.
Sure. I mean, but we're already in deep shit. So.
Come on. Adam? Right. And you feel like a wave of electricity going through you. A wave that you once felt before in the Tomb of Time, but it's different. It's full of energy and zhuzh and
Okay.
it's magic. And you level up.
Nice.
Just please do not bend your ear, darlings, to the other. Even though you're a soulless follower, he's okay. But do not bend your ear, because you're very precious. You belong in my heart.
That's what I keep telling me.
And burning love. No? Oh?
Well, he's kind of sexy. Never mind.
Burns up.
Hold that fire for me, darling. I will find you, I promise. This is... well, thank you. You've been kind of nice.
Just
I
ask
liked it.
backs.
I shall. You know what? I think you're in the runner-ups. I'm not gonna lie.
Excellent. He makes like a pose. Excellent. And they exit in a puff of perfume. And
I like the style though. They seem nice. I feel invigorated. Okay, Lazy darling, let's search for those. I'm gonna help you search for those scrolls.
He's putting out the scrolls with his lanky but strong arms, a bit discombobulated and without any coordination. He puts them down.
All right, let us move on. There's nothing of interest to us in here. There
you
is
sure?
something about the glow, but nothing that
Don't you
I
just
know
check-
it to be related to the hebdomades.
What? It's glowing. Can you see that it's glowing? I can't.
Yes.
Okay. What if there's something inside it?
It was the globe itself glowing, not
It's
the...
a small globe, yeah, glowing.
Oh, it's small.
Okay.
I don't believe so. We are here to find evidence. If you want to take it, Blaze, do your thing. I don't care, but...
I'm gonna try to steal it. Because.
Give me an initiative because Blaze is also trying to pocket it without anyone seeing. So you're like both.
No!
It's a 10.
No! It's a 7.
Just oops. Oh, you wanted it?
Yes, I want it, and I'm gonna try to not fight for it, but just, playfully try to steal it.
He reluctantly gives it to you.
I sort of blush and I'm like, oh, that was easy. Thank you.
I'm not stupid, so you know.
I know. I'm sorry. Serban. That was mean, and I never admit to being mean. Okay, so
He
friends.
leaves the room.
Wait, we're supposed to do this together.
I'm also close to the exit
Okay, fine.
to go into the next room.
So nothing in this room, really, underneath all these scrolls.
You could investigate it.
I would like to just shuffle through them.
Let me give you my lucky die.
Please, oh my god, this is killing me.
I'm sorry. Hazard. Okay, go.
Okay, no, it was a low roll. It was a 6. So nothing basically. Thank you for the time.
You see letters. It's quite dark. You're in a rush. You can't bear the energy to read them. You see a lot of letters to a lot of people. Next room.
Is it locked?
It's not
Slowly.
sleight of hand and perception. It's it's
two.
darkness.
Okay, sleight of hand, that's a dirty 20. Wow, this does roll good. Perception 21.
You can see that someone is sleeping in the bed. And with the dirty 20, you open it very, very gently. You can not even hear a breath. You hear a deep breath like someone is sleeping. It's you see soft velvet drapes and a canopy of green and red, and it's a scent of flowers that hits you very hard. There's also a fireplace that was extinguished, and there's a statue also with that title. You see a statue with a similar face, pushed back hair, scars, red gleaming eyes. Martis. It's a statue of Martis. And with your detect magic, it glows. In your ear you hear, "Darling, you spying on the queen, it's so exciting," and Jovis is back there.
Hi, I thought you left. What are you doing here?
I couldn't. I have 5 more minutes.
Okay, I try to pull the door back so we can discuss this.
Okay, dear. We're trying to be stealthy here, and you're as flamboyant as usual, as exuberant. I enjoy your energy. But unfortunately, we need a bit more stealth, because apparently somebody is not the queen sleeping in there.
Maybe. Darlings, maybe not. It's the mystery that's...
How are we going to get by the sleeping person?
It's not the sleeping person per se that worries me. It's the glowing statue of Martis.
Do I see it glowing?
Well, not
no.
glowing. To me, excuse me, it was glowing because
I'm
of
very intrigued on what you're gonna choose to do with the statue. Maybe drenching it a little bit. 2 more minutes.
So what about the statue? Do you think it can alert? Do you think... I don't know. If it calls on Marthas, no, I don't want to deal with that prick again. Honestly.
Roll me an arcana.
There's 20.
Okay. So with the dirty 20, you know that even though it glows, it's sort of let's say illusion. Sort of it masks something, and then you see a string, and then some like levels of something of red threads going downwards.
Downwards. Something tells me that statue is definitely connected somewhat to the rest of the palace. Maybe some way to alert the rest. It is the queen's bedroom after all.
So, like a trap, like an alarm.
Well, most probably.
No, it's an illusion used to cover something.
But you said there were strings going...
Strings, and then for, I don't know, to make more specific, you understand with the, let's say, 30-20, you understand those are steps going below.
Like, okay, okay.
Oh, so maybe it's a trapdoor that leads to somewhere.
It's an entrance. You gather as much.
Okay, and in this case, Yes, the statue seems to be more illusory in nature, leading to a secret chamber.
That must be it, right?
I believe so.
Okay. How do we do this? Is Jovi still there?
1 minute. Make it good. Make me fast.
We can't make it fast.
I'm gonna
I'm
watch.
sorry.
I'm gonna watch from above.
Yes. But it would be lovely to know you're watching over us.
Yeah.
We thank
Give
you.
it like a good snog, will you, darlings? Puff.
Okay. That was stressful.
I think we proceed.
How do we have to
Quiet.
move the statue to reveal? Okay.
The statue is just in the queen's bedroom, where someone is sleeping.
Okay.
Let's go quietly
Yes.
investigate. I want to go around the statue to see.
I want to investigate the statue basically.
Okay.
To check for ways to maybe move it or to see if there's another entrance or. And it's an 18.
With an 18, you see two things. The statue, as you gather and poke it with different things, it's material. You see some lipstick stains on the statue. And then you also feel that it's a bit tilted on the side. It maybe can be also moved or helped.
Okay.
With
What if?
it, I have an idea. Perhaps if I use the spell Castiel told me, it would be easier to move this thing and with less noise if I could reduce its size.
You're discussing this in the queen's bedroom.
No, in this case, I'm just gonna do that. I approach the statue, and wait, because it is vocal, somatic, but what I can do is, so I approach the statue. You see that a bit of where the blood veins would be, they start lighting, just slowly glowing from the inside, and my eyes flash white as I use the meta magic to subtle spell.
How much light does that create in the room?
Not
That's
No,
very.
it's just
It's just faint, and
yeah.
you can barely see from the inside, but it's not glowing per se. And eyes flash a little bit with starry patterns, and then I will cast silently, subtly, and enlarge, reduce to half its size of the statue.
Now the statue is reduced half its size, still standing on the pillar that it was placed.
Okay. Then take it a bit to the side. No, less noise, less
And
weight.
as you take it a bit to the side, just the statue, you take the statue. Give me a perception or investigation.
Both of us?
Yeah. Either you or both of us. Of you.
Nope.
Perception or investigation. Okay.
I have to go to my phone.
It's gone.
It's gone!
Yeah, don't use mine because it's cursed. Or I don't know, maybe in your
Oh,
hand.
that's good. 23.
So with the 23, you move the head, it's light, you still see the lipstick stains that are on the nose, on the cheek, on the mouth, red lipstick nonetheless, and when the statue stood on the pillar, it's sort of a spheric indentation.
Do we see any steps, any way down?
Yeah, again with my detect magic still on.
The string goes through underneath the spheric indentation,
Okay.
from inside of the pillar. What do you think the queen meant when it said, give it a snog? The Jovis said when they said, give it a snog.
Do we have to kiss the statue?
Quick.
I don't want to do it.
Me neither.
Please.
He shakes his head.
Okay. We had this game back when I was.
Just do it.
I don't want to kiss the statue.
Let's just play lizard, Caesar, parchment.
Yes.
Rock, dagger, parchment.
Do it.
Okay. I'll take the tiny statue and just give it a kiss on the cheek where I maybe see there's no lipstick.
You kiss it on the cheek. You sit with the statue in your hands, kissing it on the cheek.
Does anything happen?
No,
Put it back.
Okay, I put it back.
you're putting a statue that you kissed on the cheek, and it's small back. Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna try to kiss it while it's on the pedestal, saying this like hushed voice.
How do you
Okay.
kiss it?
I kiss it like in the same spot, but only with the statue placed there.
You kiss it with the small statue being placed there. Nothing happens.
Do you fellas want to give it a try?
Blaze shakes his head.
Well, I tried. Nothing happened. What do you guys want from me?
Maybe.
How about you?
It's a statue. It's fine. It's not the
not.
real thing.
It's Martha's. We have a history, not a pleasant one. Maybe I can practice on you.
Flashes again. You hear like a frame crack.
No. I'm just joking. I forgot. Okay, fine. I take the statue. I mean, I'm not lift it up, but I just put my hands so I can be steady and like I kiss it on the mouth.
You kiss it on the mouth, and now you see on the window that goes into the garden a purple, translucent figure. Jove is just laughing and gesturing in the air.
Do I see it? And I'm like, I'm visibly upset about it.
So obviously that was a ruse, says Blaze. What about the indentation, the spheric indentation?
What's that about?
Do you think maybe we could put something inside that fits?
That was my next idea, but let's see if there's anything in here around.
I would put it myself, but you have it already.
You are smart. Really.
I am.
You are.
I'm
Truly.
very, very excited for you guys to see what we're gonna do on the first trial.
Maybe I should kiss you instead. I pick.
Again, flashes, and you hear some snoring in the bed.
We don't move.
Okay, I take this small statue. I take out the globe and just put it in the. Does it make a lot of noise?
Only at the beginning. But Blaze casts silence.
Good spell.
He gestures something in the air. Maybe he said, I am smart, but you're not sure.
I just thumbs up.
And lots of staircases appear as the pillar that supported the statue turns aside and leaves way into a another chamber that is located underneath the royal bedroom of the queen.
Let's go.
And you have discovered the secret room of the Regent Queen. It's dimly lit. It's a dimly lit sanctum, lined up with pillars similar to the one above, inscribed with arcane runes. And there's sort of this strong magic feeling that you've sensed before whenever it's a lot of strong magic present, and especially that you're not accustomed to. You felt it when you came into Green Spring, you feel it when you go to the magic studies, where there's a lot of magic. It sort of fizzes the air and pumps your veins, especially if you have a connection. And you two guys have a connection with magic. So, as this hits you, you see that each pillar has a glass covering it, and inside you see floating magical papers on each one. There's about 20 pillars, approximately.
How tall are the pillars?
Let's say 1.5 meters.
Okay, so chest level.
A bit higher. A bit like
Neck.
neck level.
Neck
Yeah.
level, okay. Okay, so we would have to reach to...
A little bit.
Okay.
Depending on how tall are you. You could say chest level for Blaze because he's rather tall.
Well, out of all of these, because you said there are what, scrolls or
Scrolls floating inside.
okay. Would any? Because I'm imagining, I'm not sure now if that's the case or not. Please tell me. But there would be sort of a distinction between, let's say, spell scrolls that are sold on the streets and those that are specially kept officially.
These are official kept scrolls. You've
Yeah.
seen them before. They bought the initial first level, second level Misty Step, for example, in your
Yeah.
university, and it was encased in the same sort of protective sphere, and then it flew into the air.
Yeah.
You know, it's the real shit when it flows. Floats, sorry.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna guess these are all magic.
yes. This is the evidence we needed.
So how do we take this evidence back? We just take one scroll, or we take them all?
I don't know.
I want to take some for myself, not take them back.
Now, don't get greedy. If anything,
We have it. This is my half, and this is yours. I have to provide for my fellas.
understand that.
This is where I draw the line.
I like a providing man, sure, that can take
Let's
care of
just-
his family.
Stop doing this.
What am I doing? Have you never taken a compliment in your life? I mean, I've seen the bunch you wander
Look,
with.
listen. I would quickly go through all of this, try at least to interpret what they are, and I only require one scroll in particular. Any of the higher tiers spells, as it is known that they are only kept by the hebdomads only, and not to be shared with anyone. And if we find one of these in the Queen's chamber, then we know for sure she's been provided.
How do we know these aren't trapped? Or won't set off anything?
That's also a good point. That
Thank you.
like now that we're here, I'm not sure how much time we have at our disposal, but I could cast some spells to identify and then see what's what.
Okay, sure. I'll just go inspect some
I'm
of
just
them.
gonna take this side,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna steal it. And he starts doing the spell magic on the glyphs and takes the first scroll.
Okay. Does anything happen when he takes a scroll?
No. as he dispelled something.
Those are the glyphs, right?
He takes with care the stained glass, the glass globe, and that protected the scroll initially, and puts it on the ground. Then he goes through his spell book and this spell as well, just sliding it inside.
I would do the same, dispel magic on the other side. I mean, here's the thing, because identify it's on touch only, and that's nasty. But I guess I'll just pick a random one then.
Okay, give me a D20.
Can we see any details on the scroll, like sigils that might be
true. Would there be any sort of...
might be attributed to
as you try to look at them through the glass distorts.
Okay.
So if you try to look at the one that Blaze got, and he's not chanting, sure, but you need to do something about it.
Okay. Well, in this case, I'm gonna do the following. So, do I need to roll a d20?
Yes, if you manage to dispel the spell.
Oh, because that one, it's different for dispel magic. It's my the DC is 10 plus my spell, and I need to use my ability check to dispel.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, okay.
Give me.
Do it.
Do it. Peer pressure. Fast. Go. Don't think. It's a heist.
It's a 16.
Okay, with a 16, the rune that protected it is deactivated.
Okay.
What do you do with the glass?
Wait.
The glass. Oh.
I try to.
Sleight of hand.
As we said, Domnir.
Is it below a 5?
It's a 7.
Okay, no, you take it. It wiggles a little bit. Your hands are not
maybe shorter.
your hands are not steady. Blaze helps you. Shh. He gestures. You should have to be silent.
My hero.
He closes. Hears his eyes flashes again with burning the air in the room.
I take it and I immediately use another spell slot to identify it.
You could use just. Oh, okay. Okay. Roll. It's okay. Give me a d20.
And I don't need to use identify?
You use identify. Give me a d20 to determine which spell is this one.
Oh. Now, I'm gonna ask you if it's okay or not to use here one of the cards that I've drawn.
Definitely.
Okay. Then in this case, immediately after I guess identify it and this sort of resonance magic from it, it immediately sort of activates some of my portents, some of the divinations that I've already seen, something that my, let's say, Northern Star, the Star of Halfdom, showed me. And then for another brief flash of a second, there will be a star just glowing in the center of my forehead as I use the Vizier card.
What does that do?
It gives me a 20 on the dice roll.
You take a spell, you start casting it and describing it, and you realize that in your hand you have a spell that could light up walls of fire, which is walls of fire.
Yeah. Okay. After that, I immediately just use the same thing that I did on my spell book, which is with a small thread of silk, wrap it around, and magically, like, it's now just a piece of paper. It's nothing else then.
Okay. You're
As I
accounting for the
use
spells.
Arcanist's magical aura on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're accounting for the resources. Cool.
I use so many spells.
Blaze burns through his remaining spell slots and takes 4 more parchments. placing again the glass globes on the ground.
Okay.
So he basically takes 5 scrolls in total.
And have them one.
But does that scroll belong to the Hebdomans?
It does indeed.
Okay, perfect. So we have what we need. Now we can get out of here.
This quite indeed is some very advanced magic right here.
Great. We can talk about it on the way out of here.
As you try to step out of the room, and you understand the gravity of having the scrolls, the earth starts shaking like a earthquake.
Hold on, something.
And it's not just, there's some spells that or sort of effects that shake the room or something. You feel that it's an earthquake. Full on earthquake.
Hold on, something.
1 second. The bad thing is that you have to roll me a percentile die to see what happens with the glass globes that went on top of the other spells.
Oh no.
Right.
So, there are in total 6 untethered globes. So you have to pass a 60.
16.
60.
6? Are you sure?
Not 16.
Out of,
60. 60.
Out of 20, only 6 remain.
6. No, sorry.
No.
So
It's
6
9
out
plus
of 20. So it's just you have to pass me 25%, 27%. How much is it?
14.
14 just?
14.
14. That's bad. So it's the earth starts shaking, and the globe that you placed and didn't place right just falls and shatters. With a loud thud, Blaze is terrified and takes his wizard spell book and casts something. And he turns into a cat.
What? Now?
And he starts running.
Please.
Do we hear
And you hear
anything?
from above, "Who goes there?"
Shit. Hide.
And it's the voice of a man.
I do go hide behind any of the pillars or wherever I can.
I try to conceal myself in darkness because either way it helps.
And there is this sturdy man descends. You recognize him. It's Michael Bonappetit, the one that's a little bit older, and he sort of pressured you and disrespected you and Gregory some episodes ago. And he says, "Who goes there?" And you all roll me a stealth. He has sleepy eyes and ruffled, balding hairstyle.
18.
18.
Okay, that was complicated. 8.
So
Figures.
turns.
No.
Turns. I'm sorry, I didn't play it like this, but turns, and the vizier is right. You're right, Adam. As he says, "Adam Hebdom, is that you?"
It is indeed.
He takes a wand and throws it at you, and it's the wand of binding, and you have to roll me an check, wisdom check. Against 17. As strings of colorful ribbons tie around you, and they bind you. You're being paralyzed for the purpose of mechanics, and it's the equivalent of her whole person, and you're being binded. And he says, "You're not gonna get away with this. The queen shall know."
I can't talk because I'm paralyzed.
And he takes a bell that again radiates an arcane aura. Ding, 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 ding. And it starts sounding.
Okay. At first, I wanted to go straight to the stairs as Michael was concentrating on Adam and just flee. But then, like, looking back at him incapacitated, not being
Also
able
smiling.
to, also smiling, I'm like, you son of a bitch. And it's just like a throwback to Yarek when he was captured and I wasn't able to do anything about it. So I try to, out of the shadows, just like take a dagger, but like with the butt of the dagger, just hit Michael in the back of his head and
Try to hit.
try to hit. Yes.
You first give me a stealth to see if you pass sneakily. Against a perception of 20. I cannot. I'm sorry. I'm not lying with this dice.
But
I underplayed my stealth. It's a 23.
Oh.
Excuse me.
So you pass him and roll me an attack.
It's gonna be just like an unarmed strike, or
It's the normal attack of the dagger, but it's non-lethal.
not? Oh my god. +5. It's just a 10.
It misses. So you go stealthily. He doesn't hear you, but you sort of poke his lower neck with the butt of the dagger. He turns. Another. Throws the wand. Roll me initiative to see which one of you. That was the surprise round.
Yeah.
I have a 13.
I have a 12.
Okay, so he goes just a second before you and throws again the wand of biting, and you have to roll me a wisdom saving throw as ribbons sprout from it and try to tie you.
7.
And you're also tied. And descending, you see guards, more and more and more coming. Someone alert the queen! She was right! Someone would have stole the spells! And you see more and more and more and more guards just coming and huddling you. They are carrying you, and you hear in the distance, meow! And you're being carried, and instead of going to the deep pit prison, that is the official prison of Green Spring, you are taken in a chamber and binded and blinded. And you overhear this conversation as they take all the items in your possession. And she says, the queen, you recognize her voice, Adam,
no, that to her it just looks like a piece of paper.
No. I made a note of your spellbook and the other.
Yeah.
They were gonna use it against my sons, and you know what? I think if they get transported to Deep Pit Prison, they're gonna be released on the behalf of Pax. So we have to take them far away so they cannot meddle anymore. It's a very important day for my sons. Take them to Gomagong. And it sounds rather frightening as the next days even, are sort of a blur to you. You are blindfolded, you're put in carriages, you're fed and watered only scarcely. You hear guards, you're being carried and pushed away, and you don't even know what time of day. It's this sort of form of torture. They deprive you of your senses. The only ways you could count days, Kate, is that at a point you feel a presence that you felt before. And you hear a whisper in your ear. Foolish girl. Would you held to sorry, it's a wrong accent. Foolish girl. Will you yield for justice? Or do you want more flamboyant stuff?
Which one of the astrals is this?
It's the next in line. It's Venoris. You just hear the old crackling voice of Venoris. You've heard her once more in the Tomb of Time, when she said to Gregory that we have no use for him anymore.
Funny, you should see me now. Couldn't you just wait until maybe I wasn't blindfolded? Did you think that maybe if I can't look at you and barely hear you, I'd say yes just because I'm captured?
The weeks are over soon.
Okay, so
We
Why are you
get
here?
1 week. So I would counter myself lucky if I would make a choice to make me free again.
Well, this is just a misunderstanding, and I'm pretty sure this is going to get sorted out eventually once our friends realize that we're missing. Also, what do you have to offer? Just...
It's not what I offer you, is what you offer me.
What?
You could be in the patronage of justice and what is right. You could be the next ruler.
That's...
I'm not even wasting one more breath on you, silly girl.
Sure. Fantastic. Am I talking about myself because I can't see anything? Is she gone? Hello? Well, I can't move my arms.
And you sit for the next hour in hellos and you hear nothing more.
no, I probably just wouldn't say for the next hour.
This is the first day.
Only find it hilarious since justice is blind, you know.
Huh. The irony. Nice.
Yes, indeed.
The next day is the day that you, Adam, received the message from Pax.
From Leo.
From Leo. And you reply to him?
Saying that we have found concrete evidence that the Queen has been stealing from the Hebdomads, or dealings with them. We are now being taken... we've been caught and taken to somewhere that is not the pit prison.
Because at that time we didn't know... but
Well-
we did hear the name of the prison, right?
Let's say, for the purposes of timeline, just you hear it and didn't communicate it to Adam.
Because I didn't know that...
You have finer senses.
Yeah, thank you.
And in this day, you also feel a presence that is chilling on your shoulder. It's a hand being placed.
Oh no.
But you don't hear anything. As Saturni or Sabat doesn't speak.
Great, so... You chose to do this while I'm blindfolded, and I was already cold enough. You come here and give me the chills. Oh, are you chirping right now? What is this?
The distance.
Is this like an alarm that sounded to bring in new prisoners?
Yeah, soon enough, it's an alarm. It's an alarm, a signaling that you've reached one of your destinations. You also reach the prison Gomagog. And we're gonna come back with that after the break.
All right.
I can eat that.
The gullible mouth is
Nom nom nom.
nom nom
Aw,
nom 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 nom.
you're a weirdo.
Like and subscribe, dear viewer. Like and subscribe. Not that I wish to imply you've been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a break than viewers, but all our efforts on this channel would have gone to waste unless, well, let's just say your moment to like our videos has come again. The right viewer in the right place can make all the difference in the world. So subscribe, dear viewer. Subscribe and grow this channel.
So we're back after the alarm was set off, where our characters Kate and Adam reach Gogmagog. I spelled it correctly, right? We have a new guest at our table. Anna, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna just slip into the bros in a second. And we also fixed our technical difficulties. We hope you enjoyed Adam, the illustration.
The illusion.
Yeah. And thank you for sticking with us. And we're back into the prison called Gomagog. Isari,
Yes.
in your mind's eye, you're far away in a piece of land in the Red Kingdom, blessed by Luminor himself, where a grand structure ascends through this desertic land. You remember it so well, Isari. The architecture of the grand temple, featuring majestic curved roofs, embellished with intricate luminite-inspired motifs, and emblazing the sun. You see this structure and towers soaring upwards, while these vibrant roofs reflect the sun strongly and hold this holy energy in sun gems. The walls stand fortified, adorned with the legendary creature that protects this place, whose name is Heichi. It's a proud lion with long white horns that keeps evil at bay, upholds justice, and defends people. Much like the Order of Steering, which you are a part of. What are you doing, Isari?
I am going to go through some of my practice movements. I guess like this most closest term we could have is like katas, like go 1, 2.
And as you go through the practice movements, you see some of the water genasi that help hold this exotic paradise with its plants and opulent gardens. They are from the Order of Hydration, and they keep this sanctuary alive in the cruel Redlands. Everything combines, even your kata movements, they combine this sort of harmony in this place that grew so handsomely in a kingdom that otherwise has very little. You see Master San Wu approaching. He's bald and a bit wrinkly, has this long creamy coat He's the head of the Order of Steering and bows very subtly and invites you into his study room.
After a quick bow, I will follow him. And I guess I'll just sit on the floor and wait to be addressed.
He signals some of the other students, disciples of the Order of Steering, to exit. They do this deep bow and exit while saying muttered words, Master Sanwu. And he takes a seat, looks into your eyes, and says with a deep voice, Isari, servant of the Order of Steering, I wish to send you on an utmost important mission. You must act as a missionary for the Temple of Heiji on behalf of the good and great of our kingdom.
Where will you be sending me?
I'm telling you in just a second. He takes a bit of paper and flash. You're out of the dream that you've been having. You're cold. You're bundled in your coat. And I would like you to describe me how you look after 7 days in prison.
I think kind of probably a little bit worse for wear. I haven't really had a chance to shower or anything or bathe. Clothes are dirty. I think I have used some of my wraps to kind of keep my hair out of the way. And I'm probably looking a bit skinnier. I can't imagine they're feeding me particularly well.
They're not.
But yeah, so I'll look a bit skinnier. And yeah, I've got my regular cream, what would have been cream robes, but are now covered in whatever has been in this prison. And I've kind of folded up my kind of capelet thing to be like a pillow on the bed that I've got. But besides that, I think at this moment, I'm probably trying to focus on try to keep moving and ignoring the hunger. So I'm going to just go through my katas and stuff like this. And I've got I think I'm going to use maybe one of my hands. I've cast the light cantrip on one of my hands so that at least I've got some light as I go through all my movements.
So you go through the movements, and on the other side of the prison of Gogmagong, you are blindfolded and pushed out of the carriage and walk a little bit. You feel the terrain is uneven. You start hearing as you approach this low baritonal is ever present, and it's gonna be for the entire session, so I'm gonna ask you to imagine
Would it sound like it's coming from a chanting, like a low chanting, or
nothing like a low chanting? Give me a nature. As you're being drawn closer and closer to the sound, you feel you're pushed into something, you brush against metal and rock, and you're take them up, hearing this as you're escalating. You hear this mechanism working, and at a point you stop. You're being pushed and shoved. Isari, on the other hand, you hear noises of someone being brought in. The door is opened.
I will quickly just rush to just sit on my bed and get rid of the cantrip. Just
and two prisoners are pushed inside, blinded by folds and binded. And they have the wand. You've seen the guards having the sort of wand, controlling that. They flicker it for a second and the binds disappear. And in front of you, Isari, you see, and if you may, please describe me quick your characters, Kate and Adam.
Kate, half-elf, mean-looking, shoulder-length hair. The garments seem pretty neat, dark colors, and I think I also have the Green Spring emblem now on me because they're new attires. Daggers everywhere. Not anymore because I forgot they frisked us. And just reluctant and I don't know, serious looking.
And with Keith comes in a human that's quite a young adult, around 20 years old, that has medium length hair, but his hair is black, but has white fringes in the front, and he's dressed quite posh with a long robe. He has long golden talismans.
Does
bracelets.
he now? Did they leave the talismans or
not the magical ones, but all the blings that is for decoration. Imagine like the high decorated Orthodox priest.
A bit, because I'm not sure if you would know, but he wears all over his robe and cape various star symbols like this that represent the astrals and the order of the Hebdomads, and quite posh looking, and his attitude is quite stoic and composed, but after being released he looks a bit around, gives a small smirk in the corner of his mouth, but then looks towards your character.
I'm just sitting watching you guys come in, and when you turn to look, I'm like, hi. It's nice to have guests, I guess.
Oh, sure, guests. That's what we're. Are you happy now? You had to run your mouth. Maybe if you hadn't said anything about us being captured, we wouldn't have been captured in the first place.
As I said.
No, you've said plenty. Hi, sorry for being rude. This just
never
reminds me.
Horribly intense situation.
Oh, do you think?
I mean,
how long? What are you in for?
Well, I came with a message, and the Queen didn't like my message, so she threw me in here. I probably didn't help that I snuck into the Queen's bedroom.
Oh, you too. Wow, we have something in common.
But I've been here 7
Quite
days.
interesting.
I'm sure I'll be let loose soon.
Please tell me that bugging noise isn't constant.
I've kind of blocked it out.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kate.
But thanks
This
for
is
reminding
Adam.
me about it.
I am deeply sorry.
And I am Adam.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Isari.
Sorry.
That's a lovely name.
And
Right.
sorry, what race are you?
Yes, I just realized I forgot to describe to you guys what I actually look like. I just told you what my clothing looks like. So, I am, you notice that I've got like slightly kind of darker skin, like I've been in the sun a lot, and half elf ears. But one of the things that you're noticing is that my skin is glowing very slightly in the dark. And my hair is white and tied back, but you can see that like it's kind of accumulating dirt, the same as the rest of my clothes. And I have these like bright like eyes that again seem to be glowing very slightly in the dark. And then as the door closes, I'm just gonna like cantrip on my hands, just light everything up again.
And another thing you recognize, since it's very peculiar and you haven't seen this a lot before, her features sort of like, because of the radiation and swifts, are very, very soft, like not pronounced features, like sort of fuzzy. And also, compared to Persephone, that you notice this feature, you feel a genuine feeling towards this person, sort of like a blessing, you might call it. You feel she has like this very friendly demeanor, like you instantly trust her.
What are you in for?
Well,
We were inside the Queen's bedroom, I guess.
Queen's very popular.
Not the way you think we were caught in her bedroom, but
No.
still,
I mean, I'm not into that, at least.
we were trying to prove her wrongdoings to the kingdom, and
She didn't like that. You can imagine.
I'm not really from the Green Kingdom, but does she like anything?
Screwing people over, probably. I'm sorry, I'm just being mean.
she
She
definitely
throw you in
has,
prison.
and she has a lust for power. She wants to do anything in her position to keep the title of queen.
That too. I don't know much about the Queen because, hey, I was transported like 400 years into the future from my time when we discovered
It's a thing.
and his ancestor who double-crossed us, yes. And we uncovered the Book of VIM, which apparently had magic, and now we were transported here. Not him, me,
I
and
feel like
a bunch of our friends. Oh, why am I oversharing? I have this... I don't usually talk this much. I don't understand what's happening to me.
I've noticed that here, people, since I came into the Green Kingdom, people do tend to talk to me a lot.
That has to be a gift.
Anyway, I
think she might be of use.
Sorry.
So I'm assuming we wait until... Does the Queen usually let people free? Or is it usually a case of execution?
I don't know, Adam?
I would tend into the latter, though we have to see. I'm curious first. You said you've been here for 7 days. Do you know anything of where we are? This place?
It's the... Wait, I heard them say it's the Wait. Did you not tell Leo where they were taking us?
Well,
Did you not hear where they were taking us? Oh,
no.
and like that was our only... I was this relaxed because that was our only chance out. You
Could
understand?
have helped if you would have let me know earlier.
I didn't know that you don't know. How would I know that you don't know that? How?
Listen, I told you that knowing that we would get captured.
You're at ease, sure.
But why? We are now in actual enemy territory. Saves us the time of uncovering this location, right? So now that we're on inside, I guess we can find out even more on what's happening.
We're way on the inside, dear.
Indeed.
I don't think you'd notice there are bars and we can't get out of here. How are we going to find out the information?
Well, the universe will find a way.
Sure.
Yeah.
The universe.
In the last week that I've been here, is there anything I probably would have picked up or seen, like,
Yes.
while I've been in? Because I imagine I've probably taken a look around the cell multiple times.
So this cell that they moved you in, it was because you were peeing a lot and gathering information. But in the other cell, you had the window towards the central yard, and you saw that the prison is, and you got the feeling, is sort of built inside of a mountain. And this is why they use a lot of stone and sort of raw metal. It's carved actually inside. And from your window, you've seen this yard with stair plan, and in the middle, there's like this huge head figure, almost petrified. Half of it covered in rock, and inside the rock you've seen a bone, elongated bone that is called the bone bridge. You're not sure if it's carved to look like a bone or is it an actual bone. Is it like the big, almost 20 feet long bone, white and intense, in between some rocks. And you've seen an apparatus of execution with a guillotine and a deep pit. You also heard of a sacred place, of a temple that that the guards of the Green Kingdom disregard, and you've heard of a something called the Manticore's Ballroom.
Okay. And the cell itself, like, I'm assuming it's just like
Yes.
rock.
It's just rock built inside. Now it's only barred on one side, the one that they move you in, and it's pitch black.
And the bars are going into the corridor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's sort of like this carved inside. On the inside of the mouth is this narrow corridor, and on the outside you have some of the cells that peer into the garden, and some that are on the left side that are deep into the mountain and have no light.
Great. I'm assuming you might want to escape then, listening to your conversation.
I mean, that would be ideal. Thank you very much. But okay, so you've been here 7 days. Any particular?
I haven't been able to figure out how to get out yet. I just assume that if I haven't been killed by now, the Queen will probably let me out.
Right. Oh, she probably forgot about you because the trials are going on, and she's more focused on her son's.
What trials?
The trials
Thrones
of
and Thorns
yes.
trials.
The ones to elect the next Meritronarch for
The next ruler.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
and yes, we have caught the Queen.
Conspiring with heptanads.
Yes.
Right, whatever that means.
Well, as I said, I haven't really figured out the general layout. They did move me briefly because apparently I was snooping too much. But that's not, people would, I don't know. But there is a bit of a garden, a bit of a pit, and a few bridges. But besides that, I didn't even really see how I got here. I don't really know where I am.
There you go, blindfolded. That's how they brought us here. I could barely hear anything.
Is there like any kind of like a lock or anything, or any kind of door mechanism?
It's I think it's called in English a ledge. It's sort of a weight against the other side that the guards sort of put. It's rather brutalist and mechanism, but you have to be on the other side. But you've got also to know a bit of the guard shift. And the next guard shifts are Henry, George, and Harry. Which are more of the younger guards that are not so brutal or vicious as the others.
I will relay that to you guys. If you have any kind of, do any of you have any magical abilities?
Unfortunately, I'm useless without my spell book.
Oh, really? I mean, can't you do anything outside of that? You have been studying for how many years at that university?
If anything, I still have a brilliant mind, and I could help with any sort of knowledge, but in terms of magical abilities.
And as he says knowledge, behind him, you see this strong-looking man with dreadlocks and gleaming golden eyes, draped in yellow, is the astral presence of Solus that comes with such joy and energy that it's penetrating through your situation right now. And he says, "Ha-ha! Did someone say knowledge?" Takes like this big stance.
Just look at.
I'm gonna look really alert, just like look at you guys like, do we attack it?
No, I don't think we stand a chance, and I have a feeling he's here for me.
Oh, yes, I'm here for you.
Great. So that's been happening all week?
What can
It's a
I,
long story.
the great Solus, the protector of all, of knowledge and family, can offer you? Kate, what can I offer you? To say yes, and he extends a strong hand.
Wait, don't I still have... Is this the last... Are you the last one? Because I keep...
No, unfortunately, my beloved Luna will come afterwards.
Right, because Martha's was the first who visited. Right, you can forget that. Oh my god. What am I doing? I should just say yes, right? It would be easier to just get out of here.
Under the patronage of your friend here, Adam,
The one you threatened that if he got too close, he'd
I
get burned.
shared a bit of knowledge with him.
Right, a bit of knowledge. That sounds like a threat in my books. Honestly, that's not friendly at all. And I will admit that I'm a bit intimidated. Why am I talking so much? It's because of you. You give me that. What did you do to me?
I don't have any particular abilities.
Oh yes, you do. Stop hiding it. You're great. What? Why did I just say that? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of friends is. So what are you offering?
I'm offering everything. Knowledge is everything.
Wait,
in
are you offering
exchange,
just knowledge? Oh, that's boring.
in exchange for your
My
faith.
what? Okay, so is that what you astrals require? Just faith?
It's not
What?
a lesser thing.
What's the catch? Because I feel like all of you have been visiting, and none of you told me exactly what you're expecting of me.
We just want a marvelous young woman like yourself.
I know my worth, but what am I worth to you? What's so special about me that all of you want me? Because I can't put my finger on it, and I am pretty smart-ish.
I can tell you
Okay.
if you say yes.
Oh, there's always a catch. No thanks. I think I'm gonna just figure out by myself why I'm so special. I mean, I know I'm special, but you know, at least that's what my tribe used to tell me. So knowledge. That's all.
Can you offer freedom? Get us out of here?
I can make it. Sure, I can take her out of here in a matter of seconds. But you, unfortunately, Adam, you're a young chap, very capable of overcoming the situation. You even trusted your faith in those cards, and you wanted to get caught, right? So, I would do him a great favor. What say you, Kate?
I say I'm gonna stick around with this lot. And let me think about it, because I promised all the other astrals that I'll ponder after I've seen all of you, because now I'm curious. I have only one more besides you. So it would be hasty of me to... What if Luna offers me something even better than knowledge?
Do you know what
Yes.
is the reason why all the astrals come together? Do you know why is the reason of all shining, including Lunai? It's because of knowledge.
Wow, that's so
It's because
anticlimactic.
of me.
Right, sure, you're very luminous, I guess.
Well, my name is Solis, so you got that right. Very witty
And
indeed.
you have coins named after you. That's boring. Okay, I'll take a bit of time to think about it. Sure. Okay. Where can I find it? You have, I don't know, means to contact you.
Voice towards the ceiling. I guess you cannot see it. It's the sun.
No, I'll just use my mind, my inner eye, whatever you want to call it. And maybe I'll... Sure.
He smiles very tutily. Well, if you need time to think, Adam.
Yes. This is quite the place to do...
Sorry.
Quite the place to do the thinking. Thank you for visiting. You've been quite helpful.
Okay.
Sure. Not.
Farewell.
Before,
May your minds be illuminated.
before you leave,
Yes.
know that I will be taking the place that I'm deserving of.
Sure. Antagonize him.
You know what I mean.
I'm not sure, but okay. Goodbye, friends,
Friends.
acquaintances.
Thanks. Sure.
We shall meet again. I hope.
Not.
He vanishes, but he leaves like a small bulb of light that also helps illuminating the place.
Well, at least he was helpful in that perspective.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that has been happening for a while. So
Was that a god?
yes.
One of the astrals,
One of the
yes.
astrals. Apparently.
Okay.
And I'm special. I don't know why, but I'm still working things out.
You know the deal with the gods. You are a very strong individual, and you placing your faith in them would grant them quite a lot of power.
Yeah, well, how? But why? Like, that's it. Faith. I've never had faith in anything. I don't think
Maybe
I can
they're
just...
growing weak.
If they have to resort to get somebody like me, yeah, I guess they are. Really.
I'm sure you're stronger than that.
I am, yeah, but I'm nobody. I mean, that's the whole point. I was raised as a nobody.
Well, everyone is somebody. And clearly you're important enough to be thrown in this prison.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm just somebody who can meddle enough to get other people in trouble.
Again, the predicament we find ourselves in, it's quite favorable.
Oh no,
I'd say.
it's your fault. I forgot. It's not me who got you into this mess. So
Remember,
how
we're still here to help Pax.
How are we
his
helping?
retinue.
How are we
They
helping
say
Pax
Pax.
from a?
We are helping him. If we find enough evidence, we could be able to disqualify everyone else.
Yes, but if we die in this prison, we won't be able to help him very much, don't
I'm
you
sorry.
think?
Is this a diplomat?
Pax, or Evander, or
Prince
whatever
Evander Green,
you'd
yes.
like to call him. Nice chap, yeah, sure. Has a thing for grace, I think, but...
If I help you, could you give me an introduction?
Oh, sure. Yeah, he's
Sure.
friendly. I mean,
I'm sure she'd,
Why are you interested
he'd
in him?
love to meet you.
I can't really tell you, but it's to do with the message that I gave the Queen.
you can't tell us. You are...
I'm from the Green Kingdom.
Are you?
Wait, no. Red Kingdom. Red Kingdom.
Oh,
I'm from the
right.
I was like, I forgot. I was like, I picked my dice based on the kingdom. I forgot they didn't bring my red dice, so I picked the dice I'm playing in. No, I'm from the Red Kingdom, and I have a really important message. And I think Pax might be able to help me. I was kind of told to find him by someone I know.
Okay.
What was the name of the Church of Ascension, or the Flame? What were they called?
You're asking about the Flame, the
Yeah.
new church,
The new-
correct?
yeah.
The new faith, which is called, I'm gonna just in a second because I can't really remember it. Is the not order the
No.
faiths. The new faith, let me just the Ring of Fire.
Does that message has anything at all connected to the Ring of Fire?
Does it? It's not, is it?
Some of it's a bit more complicated and layered, but not at
But
first hand.
the bit that I've got isn't linked to it. Yeah. No.
There have been some incidents in our town regarding the Luminites, which
And now they're calling Luminites sort of people that follow Luminor, and this sounds a bit not okay. Like they're generalizing it.
Well, if you can help me get hold of Pax, the message I have will benefit both of the kingdoms. If the Queen will just listen to someone,
No.
it will. And I've been told that Pax can help me.
Okay, yeah,
Pax will
sure.
definitely listen.
I need to, like, he wasn't where I was told to go, and then I was kind of misled a little bit, and I've ended up here. I just need to find him.
That sounds like the Queen. No, Pax is pretty open-minded,
since he spends most of his time at Persephone's. I guess that place would do that to you. Yes. We agree to help you find Pax. Because, well, hopefully he'll find us and we'll be able to get out of here, but we can't...
Hopefully he still lives after the trials.
I haven't thought of that.
But we'll see.
Okay, but we can't just sit around and wait for them to come rescue us, since they have no idea where we are, apparently. If you get another message from Leah or any of the gang, just remember where we are, okay?
Yep,
I don't know. Gok. Such a stupid name. I'm sorry, I'm just lashing out. Oh, that sound is killing me.
I mean, if we're here too long, I can show you some ways of trying to block it out.
That would be fantastic, but... So what do we do now?
How long until roughly the next guard change?
Since you're asking, you hear them just their footsteps echoing in this like empty tunnel carved inside of the mountain, approaching.
Well, I know the next group of guards, they've been generally quite nice, as guards go.
Okay.
We could, I don't know, we could talk to them. How strong are you two? Do you two look very strong?
I'm only strong in mind, unfortunately.
I need strength in body for this.
I'm maybe not that strong, but I'm nimble, so... And also, how cute are they? Because I might be able to... I might be able to work something out.
I mean, I was thinking of trying to flirt my way out.
Yeah.
Can you flirt? No, I think I've seen you.
Maybe you could do the adorable, awkward flirting.
As they look, as they do their shift, let's say, in front of you, you see Harry, George, and Henry. They both look young, nothing particularly outstanding about them. They all three have mousy hair, a bit of a shadow beard. One of them has a longer nose. One of them is a little bit shorter. But they sort of elbow each other and they point towards your light and then towards your necklaces. And they say, "Do you see what he has there? Like a soulless... thingy. It's called the necklace." Yeah. I think.
Wow.
They're not.
Do you think it's worth a lot?
I honestly think my light is a bit brighter. Harry, how have you been?
He smiles. Just, doing my shit. You look wonderful today.
I think I got it better if you could just, I don't know, a bath or a shower or something. Do you not have any...
Do you know what?
Who does magic who can do that prestidigitation thing that cleans you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, sign me up for that. Aren't you going to introduce us, darling? Hi. We're the new addition.
Hi. Maybe we could, listen, I'm very open, but
how open?
Maybe we could order something out. Maybe I could transfer you to the sunny sides of the cells, eh? And maybe we could put a bucket or two with some sponges.
Oh, yeah, we could wash each other's back. Sure.
I mean,
I'm not doing this again, no.
There aren't exactly any walls to hide us either, so...
Sure, so
and
we're going to have to be...
I'm gonna, yeah, so...
yes, just so we could cover our...
but we can, listen, we have also to bribe the older guards. That necklace there with the other one.
Look.
Free for three of us.
Do you need... do you guys have any trinkets or coins or anything?
What I would like personally, when I was taken in, I had a book with me, a journal. Nothing more. And
he likes to write his
I do love writing.
You know what? We don't have access to the item room, but I can bring you a pen and piece of paper.
So, if we give you something that glows like his necklaces, you'll
Three of
help
them.
us. I can get one very powerful. I'm gonna run over to my cloak and I'm gonna take the pin. You'll see that I take like this, like a sunburst, like brooch off of the red fabric that was on the bed, and I'm like, you promise me you'll help us out a little bit. We just want a slightly nicer cell with maybe some sunlight and a bucket of water.
He nods, thinks, and you roll me a persuasion with advantage.
Okay, that's a D12. Fuck's sake.
It's not a
Persuasion?
a D20, yeah, with advantage. So you roll
That's a
twice.
10.
With advantage?
Yeah, I've got an 8 and a 10, 8 and a 9.
Oh, he takes the brooch and says.
As I give the brooch, I'm going to cast daylight on it.
So he.
So it's a very, very bright brooch. Like, really bright brooch.
This is cool, but the other nudges him and says, "It has the other god symbol on it." He slaps him on the head. Harry, get your mind into it. Sorry. I really wanted to help you. You're very nice. I feel like I could tell you all my secrets.
Yeah, people here are really friendly.
Yeah, you have something like a quality about you.
I don't know, maybe it's just the Green Kingdom. You're all really nice.
No, you're really nice.
We're all nice once you get to know us. So if you'd like to know us better.
In which sense? I'm not shacking another prisoner. I'm not allowed
Oh,
to.
so you've done that before. So how was your experience? Because
You roll me. You roll me performance.
sure.
To lure him in. If
It's a 5.
no, and I need to say there's a little bit of like dirt smears on your face.
No, not
It says, yeah, but not doing that anymore. What about those necklaces?
I told you what I want in return. Just my diary, my journal. If there's a
I
way
can't
you
do
could,
it. I don't have access to them places.
then sorry. The necklace stays with me.
But do you know someone who does?
Yeah. James, Xilium, probably one of the other assholes, Benjamin.
Do I know these names as he's wrestling them off?
Yeah, these are the shitty guards, the asshole guards that do a lot of stuff that... for example, 4 days ago, they threw a bucket of cold water on you. Just for fun.
Oh, so you did get a shower.
I mean,
Cold one, sure, but
it's not like I got any of the dirt off. Look, it just made my top worse.
come on, help us out here.
We're trying.
We were just brought in.
We're trying, but this man won't cave. He wants his little diary.
I mean, if we can be moved to a different cell, maybe
I see.
it would be easier.
Okay, we'll do that. But also, would you mind telling us what is this noise we're hearing constantly?
Oh, I know that. It's the head. It's a head.
What's that?
It's a head in the garden that does like.
There's a petrified head in the garden thing that I told you about. I didn't realize it was coming from there.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
So what's the story of that head?
I don't really know. It just makes noises, and it's called Gomagog.
Okay.
This is why it's the name of the prison. And sometimes we because it's very fun to torture. It's not for me. It's not for me.
No,
for the other
I'm not
guards.
judging.
Yeah.
You seem like the smart one.
I am very smart.
Very smart indeed.
I am. I'm the smartest. So we leave the prisoners in front of it, so they get shit scared, and then we just decapitate them with the guillotine.
Wow.
Or we throw them in the... You know what? I have a tip for you. Some of the other guards, they'd like to do betting, like Charlie or Arthur.
Okay.
They do betting, and they sort of like you just have to say you just want to go to the Manticle's barroom, and maybe they put some wages on you. And if they're happy, maybe you.
What is the Manticle's barroom?
I don't know. I've not been let in.
Really?
But I know they sort of place bets on the
Prisoners.
on the prisoners, and some of them they survive, but they really get out. Or some of they also get dead. So.
Right.
We might need to talk to James about this. He seems like he's important enough to be in that room.
Yes, he speaks. I know that last week we had a prisoner called Peter, and he was very strong. And they took him to the Manticle's bathroom, and he was let out because I've seen him in Greenspring.
You're talking about the worth of the prisoners, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you know who I am?
Not really. You're a bling bling guy.
But does the name of Hebdom sound familiar?
The two others, they do like a quick religious sign. Not sure what Boris does. Do we have to like pray to you?
No, but you can at least show some respect to this
What's the
man.
Hebdom does? James keeps asking. Not really, no. Like, is one of the days where you don't have to eat and stand next to a woman and
I'm
just...
talking about the Hebdom family and its influence and reputation upon the Green Kingdom that it had.
Oh, the Hebdom family. I don't know what that is. But the other two just nudge him with elbows. They're like the ones that brought magic.
They basically invented it. Read your books.
I don't know if I agree myself, but sure.
So, if you say you're a smart fella,
I'm very
you have a very
wise.
high bargaining chip in here.
I assume you're very important to the Queen then, since you're in here. So I would say it's a very dangerous chip.
I would very much like to chip your teeth, but...
You know what? These girls are mean. Let's go.
Oh no, I meant with my kisses.
He scowls. James is leaving, but you still have Henry and Harry. Both of the H's.
So, do you fellas know who Hebdom is?
Yeah.
And do you believe in... the
Yeah, we
Hebdomite
did.
family?
Please bless our food, and so our mums don't get illnesses, and brothers, I think. Or is that the other day? What day is it? Solus Day.
Solus, yeah.
Yeah. Please forgive us for working.
This is another reason why I asked for that journal of mine. It's the day of Solace. We should all celebrate in learning, yet you are excluding me from this opportunity. So
Give me a
I'm
persuasion.
not sure if I could give you any blessings.
But if he could give you the blessings, would you be able to bring him that journal? It's really important to
We
him.
really have to talk with James or
Yes.
your William. Sorry.
I personally know Solus. He just visited me in here because he heard of my plight. And he was displeased.
That's very silly.
Is it though? Was he not here?
It was. Like,
You're lying to us.
Why
19
would we
persuasion.
lie?
what was the word that you said to summon him?
But you know what? I'm just gonna for your journal and for one of them necklaces, I'm just gonna go and ask James over there. Maybe he could like.
We gotta try.
And he goes, and you roll me a persuasion for him. He has -1.
No. Bring them DM rolls, boy.
8.
And you hear them fighting. You hear shouts like, "You're stupid! What the fuck is up with you?"
So there's. If there's one card left, I want to try and knock him out. Do I try it?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to bring him closer to me, and then you just punch him.
Okay, let's go for it.
Okay.
I could get into so much trouble. Let's go.
Okay.
I hope my dice cooperate.
No.
You've been really quiet.
Yeah, I was.
But you seem like the wisest of the three. Isn't that right?
Not really sure, but okay.
Oh, you have to stop doubting yourself and see yourself the way I see you. A strong, smart, young man. Right, I can barely see you though. Can you come a bit closer?
Give me a persuasion, but with disadvantage because you just met him and it's a lot.
Yeah, but maybe I'm friendly.
Maybe. It could be. Maybe it's good.
Maybe it's good. It's not that bad. You said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12.
So it's a 12. He gets a little bit closer, not with his face pressed against the bars, but he is a little bit closer in 5 feet range.
5 feet. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to.
Unless you have something to poke him 5 feet away.
All of our things are taken.
I'm gonna have a look on the ground. Is there like any stones or any rocks or
A
something?
lot of stones and rocks. You even picked one. If you would have thought of it, you would have picked one from the walls and carved it.
Oh, I didn't think that.
So
It's
then,
fine. I'll just grab one.
Yeah, I keep talking to him.
Throw it through the bars.
Oh no.
Okay, roll to see if it hits him.
Okay, I think this one.
Just so you know, for a creature to get prone, it has to reach 0 HP
With the rock.
in D&D 5e.
Oh no.
Okay, but you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
+6. No. Fuck.
How much is it? 1. So with that, you throw it in the bars and it bounces off and you get hit.
I'm going to use. I've got an ability where I can try and catch projectiles that come my way. What is it called?
Missile stop or
deflect missile.
yeah.
Try and catch it.
Okay, catch it.
Oh my god.
Try to catch it. Try to catch
Okay.
it.
No. It's, I need to roll D10 plus 8.
Yeah.
They're just to not make it like an attack. I will be like.
So that would be. Is it 10 to reduce however much damage, and if I.
It's 1d4, let's say, with the bull rock. So it's improvised weapon. So you reduce
Yeah, I
it.
would have.
Yeah.
That's impressive talent right there.
I meant to do that.
To just hit something that tiny. It's
Oh yeah, it's a game.
part
She's
of
been
my
here a
training.
week, so she had to entertain herself for a week without people.
Deception with advantage.
Whoa, it's a 19.
Very cool.
If you want.
You can understand.
Do you know what? I feel a bit sorry for you. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go and write a recommendation so you get moved to the sunny side.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I would kiss you right now, but you're so far away.
Thank you. I don't swing that way, but
Adam could kiss you.
I'm glad you came up with that.
no shit.
I kissed the fucking statue for you, okay? Shut the fuck up.
you're very weird. But I understand. Prison makes people weird. Bye. He leaves.
I need to get out and I need to do some more training. I don't know what happened. I mean, as a player, I know what happened. I suck at rolling.
She had to give me a die because I was rolling so poorly. Oh my god.
These are how many dice I had. This is why I have so many dice. Every single D20 doesn't work for me.
Oh my god.
So you spend, let's say, the next 5 hours there. There comes a new guard shift. They come with 7 guards now. And you're being moved on the sunny side. And you're next in line with another prisoner cage. And you see 3 or 4 other people there. But not in the same cage. And you are able to see in the garden.
Wow.
I will point out the petrified head that's making all the noise.
Oh,
Do you think
you see like this massive head, 20 feet wide, just petrified and molded into the mountainy terrain, just making all that noise.
No, why would you do that? Oh, that's just creepy.
I mean, as a form of torture, it's pretty effective. If you
Yes, I
can't
see your
prepare yourself
point.
for it.
Yeah.
But as you look further, you can give me a perception to see what else you spot.
Nope.
Nope.
How much?
For one.
A one?
Perception.
Yeah, no, I have
14.
9.
Okay, so with the 14, you see you see the arching of the mountains with the other barred cells peering inside. You see the bone bridge between two structures of two mountains. It's a grotesque lounge with this like one piece of white elongated bone. You hear this ever baritonal sound, and you see the apparatus of execution with a deep beat on the left, and there is a shrine sort of made of stone with sort of ancient sigils in a language that none of you I think know, and you see big men that stand in comparison to the guards, like big men with tattooed skulls and a lot of the same symbols. Very tall men with sort of this grayish skin.
Do we recognize their, I don't know, race maybe? I mean, we can tell they're different from them, right?
I think none of, at least for your background, Adam is not paying attention.
I can't see the guys, but from them describing to me, maybe if I've read about it, but
Would I recognize them?
It's very different from where all of your backgrounds. You know, you're only a history, and because it's Solis Day, there's a benefit for it.
yes.
And also because it's Solis Day, I think you're able to cast something. Let me check. You're able to cast.
You can.
No, the true blessing of the day is follower have a +4 DC when it comes to rolling skills that you're not proficient with.
I'm proficient in history.
Okay.
14.
So with a 13, you know that these are descendants of something obscuri. They feel very strong in matter, maybe of.
Okay.
They're called half giants, half something.
These seem to be the locals, from what I gather, people of the mountains, half giants.
Wow, I did not know they existed.
And from a distance, you hear a low, like one of these giants is a fourth one is entering, and you hear Heptom. And we're gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for standing with us. That is a very abrupt scene because we have a special guest next time. We're not gonna have this week. We're not gonna have this week an After Dice the next week, but we're gonna have a special episode that continues this adventure. And after this, we're gonna have a break of a week, so you catch up with everything that we have planned for you guys.
I'm famous.
Yes, you're famous, and I'm gonna let this on a whim. Next episode, we're gonna have 2 more guests. Let's gonna see how the dice is turning. Thank you for staying with us. Check Rolling Hills Craft for discounts on miniatures and terrain pieces. You had the promo code. If you want to help the YouTube algorithm, please leave comments. If you like this and you don't think we completely suck, leave comments and we share the link with your friends. Maybe you can have a chat about it. Thank you for everyone for sticking with us. Thank you, Serinsky. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Count Bear. Thank you, Roors. And what else? Let's see what happens. Good day, good night, and
Don't let the vampires bite.
ta-ra!